Hey, everything looks like it's working. I hope. Check my voice real quick. Hello. I still sound sick. But we're back with more Pacific Drive. I don't really remember what I was doing last time.
Hello, friend. Welcome to our side of the wall. Oh, what's this? Your connection to Wappy is jammed? Worry not. Our signal is crystal clear.
A little bit obvious, don't you think?
Right, ask me if I can. Yeah, the mid-zone's been marinating in all this radiation for so long. Things don't work the same as they do in the outer zone. But the good news is, we live here. We can help you, no sweat.
First things first, we've got to extend the signal from the garage. Otherwise, Oppie's equipment won't be much help. Hooking you into a mid-zone stabilizer should do the trick. Look around. You should be able to see one up a hill somewhere.
That it? I might as well start heading for this. Only one road. I just want to know why the car was driving itself over there. Oh, I need some. Oh, much better. I also need to fix my car, which is beating my last game. That. God damn. Off box. It's difficult, you know. I mean, what do you tell a guy's mom? You say, "Sorry, Miss Baker, your son is just a glob of goo now." You say it wasn't entirely meaningless death. Those scientists probably got some data from it. When I go out, I hope some scientists can say at least they got some cool data. I saw him dissolve right in front of my eyes. A lot of his clothing is still okay, but here's the superhero shorts. He just ran straight into the thing. So pointless. I feel bad for her. You're asking why it won't be open casket. For Christ's sake, pour him into a jar. You might as well pump him into the coffin. No. Okay. So, what I'm hearing for that is stay the fuck away from these things. Hey, asshole. Hey, squeeze past you. Gross. Any resources nearby? Really use some resources. I'll take it. Alligator product. Almost like frog spawn. The thing is, I don't see any signs of it growing or changing. I've now discovered dozens such collections of egg-like things. Sure, they must be organic, but I have a little more to go on than that. They function like eggs, provide some form of incubation and safety. And if all or even some of that is the case, when they're growing, they're curiously warm in a fashion quite unlike anything else I've come across. It's almost calming. I see nothing tending to these nor any evidence of life personally positive them. The only connection I can find is the car or the weird this thing down the road. Okay, thanks. Looks like there's some gas down there. I could get some gas. gasoline. Mid zone. Fucking door again. Yeah, that's true. Where's the map? Oh yeah, this is easy. No big deal. Oh yeah. Come on, use them wheels. Oh, no. Oh, we lost traction. Fine. I didn't want to go up there anyway. My whole door is gone. Get that graphics. Duct tape. It's gonna be a rough episode for sure. What does that mean? What does it mean when you do that? Radiation protection. Don't have a fucking door. Picnic, as certain bears might want to say. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, there we go. That's far. Shockingly active car. Yeah, for the car. I need your components. Full ass headlight. Sorry. Did I piss someone off? Armored door. Can I make a liberator? Can't make a liberator. See what components I get out of this. No duct tape. Thermostat first, though. That's nice. Somebody had a really nice car before I showed up. Just imagine you're out in the woods. Someone's like, God damn it! They took everything! They took the wheels! They took the doors! Ow. Oh, Jesus! Fuck! Ow! I'm sorry, did I piss you off? Jesus. Gas tank up. Oh, yeah. That helps a bit. Fix. Digging, digging. Exploded. Any means of healing myself? MREs. Shove that whole thing in my gob. Oh, let me in. Battery jumper. Use anyway. There. Good as new. That ain't going anywhere. I swear I could make one of those. Where is it? No. I know I can make one. Okay. I guess we just don't care about that. Am I destabilizing the zone again? It seems just poor use of my time. Got this.
Okay, a stabilizer in Section D is online. Coming through loud and clear. Hey, Francis, pan the car's broadcast frequency to the stabilizer, would you? Hey, come on, I can't do this without you.
Fine. There. Your receiver's hooked in now.
And we're patched into all that sweet Arc device data. Nice work.
Shit, that is so
Oppie
far
won't be
away.
able to block us out anymore. Well, better get going. Here it comes.
Oh, it's bad. I'm so far away. Fuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mostly the road. I'm on the road most of the way. As long as there's no roadblock, should be fine. There's just gonna be a horde of those tourists somewhere. I just know it. That. Oh my god, things are coming out of the ground. What is that? Go off road. Come on, shove more cans in your face. There it is. A little further. Yeah. Oh. Hopefully.
Wow. Oppie was hiding a magic teleporter? We could have been beaming all over the zone this whole time?
Don't worry, I'll restore her connection once you do us a little favor. We suspect Oppie's hiding a copy of Artist's database in that auto shop of hers. Find it, and we can get back to this remnant business.
Oh, poor car.
All right, I've identified the electrical circuit for the garage's security system.
And there's an Artist security lock in that circuit. So once I do this... bingo! That security lock's powered on now. We try that overload code from the observation towers. 4735.
What? I'm a little busy, guys. I don't know where these doors came from. Oh, look at the batteries. Can they get purple now? Oh, it's beautiful. kind of, once I can fix stuff. Ow. Hey, friendly dumpster. What you got for me today, man? Good. Stuff. Things I can use. Get any more? Can of tuna. Can of spam. Can of beans. Or no, that's paint. That's repair putty. Repair putty. Front bumper and just What is beeping?
Boy, oh boy, look at all these gizmos in here. Oppie wasn't operating no normal auto shop. A fabrication station. Ooh, her personal vault? I bet there's some good stuff in there.
I'm uncomfortable intruding like this. Can you not?
Hold the phone. There's a machine that prints bobbleheads?
What? Show me.
Now, can I make a loop breaker from my car? I cannot make that from my car. Steel door. Light goes. Seems to do damage to them though when I do that. Panel, I'll take it. Nice and cleaned up, Bessie. Don't you worry. Summer tires.
Hey, driver, you seen any trapdoors or secret passageways in that garage?
Give me a minute, Tobias.
Oppie's too practical for that. It's probably in a locked room or by a dusty computer.
I'll bet my poetry collection it's in there. Yeah, it's gotta be.
Why would she leave something that valuable, let alone classified, in an abandoned garage?
Precisely because it's an abandoned garage.
Purple. Purple. You're looking spiffy now. Where'd the bumper go? Found it. cheaper to fix than they are to place. Electricians get that. Or light replacement. Just make sure. Electricians get. Damn. Air putty to fix that. We will be good to go. Ain't she beauty? What's beeping now? Unlock the bathroom. This is the bathroom.
Driver, something you should know about that database? When Arda's funding began to dry up, they handed us our final paycheck with one hand and the same day evacuation orders with the other. Oppie was a higher up, though more entitled than an actual power by that time. She would have known about Arda's plan to close up shop and had enough time to download all the research data before losing access. That data could contain what we need to help you.
This is the toilet. Oh. Secret passage. Gotta make sure you try it. Drive.
Oh, you did it! Hey, you actually did it! Ah, boy howdy, I cannot wait to dig through all this data.
What about this thing?
As promised, I'll fix Oppie's connection.
Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, you old bat.
I see. The comms clear up suddenly, and I find you two patched into the garage frequency. It all makes sense now.
No idea what you're talking about. So, Oppie, what's the plan? You must have some grand scheme, don't you?
Let me get this straight. You hijacked my mission, tapped into my frequency, and now you want to be all buddy-buddy. Not on your life. You think you're hot stuff. Why don't you take the lead then? Get the driver through all by your damn selves.
Did she just hang up on us? Well,
She did.
guess it's our time to shine.
That bitch.
So, Francis, you got any ideas?
Well, we know the driver needs to get to the deep zone, but it's too dangerous to head there directly. We have to zero in on exactly where to go. The signal amplification trick won't work here. The ambient instability is too strong in the mid-zone.
Huh, how indeed. There was one other time where the mass hallucination and the remnants intersected. Driver, I've tagged a route for you. Whenever you're ready, give it a spin.
Station. This seems really excessive. That's Wow. Turns out pirates aren't very good at basketball. What else? What else? Works locker. Dark matter constructor. Sure, I guess. Prove this somehow. Nifty. Lead-plated armored panel. Why does the armored panel have less health? Can't afford any of that until after we get some stable energy here. Ahoy, Rain! How was your vacation? Move out of my way. How do I use this? Oh. Nifty. What does that do for me? Side storage. Oh. Fuel tank. Oh, yes. You make this limb pulse emitter. And it's attached to the side here. Maybe? No? Does that not go there? Do I... Where does this go? Place the bumper. Oh! Cool! Almost done. Get out soon. Yeah, I'd say fill up gas tanks. Put them on their side. Squirt at them from below. Alright, I guess I'm done. Battery jumper. And one more Liberator. Liberator really saved my bacon last time. That, of course. Looks kind of mid-zoney. And it's close, too. So it's gonna take forever to get to. Well, it does look interesting. Got a bat on the junction conditions. How do I feel about that? Hi, car. Are you happy with me now? Are we cool now? I did something to piss off the car last time. I don't know what it was. All right, onward to adventure in the new and improved Purple Bessie. Ahoy, Celia. How are you doing on this fine afternoon? Go through this. Okay. Yeah, I know that feeling. Hopefully work can treat you well. I'm finally getting over this cold feeling.
Hey, driver. Sorry about all that mess with Oppie. There's no question. Oppie is a once-in-a-generation genius. I've watched her manipulate wavelengths with nanometer precision without batting an eye. So, yeah, to see her go from being the sharpest person in the room to what she is now is disappointing. This place, it leeches away your sanity day by day. So for Oppie to live here in complete isolation, locked away with only bad memories and
Expired medication? Nothing good comes of that.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I knew why she suddenly cares so much about the remnants.
Interesting. I didn't know there was something in these caves. Another door down here? No. Stop opening the door. Ghost trying to open my door. Bobblehead. I'm gonna crash with the bobblehead. It's trying to get the bobble more.
Speaking of Oppie, you're not gonna like this, Francis, but I'm starting to think we can't do this alone. Look, it's not that I doubt our abilities, but no one knows the zone like that old bat.
You heard what she said. She'll sabotage this remnant before helping us.
Right. Well, she'll come around to our charms.
No, she won't. Nothing in the 13 years we spent in
and R&D proof that she's open to working with anyone. She dug her heels in so deep that she wrestled everyone down into the grave with her. I can't be involved if she is.
What are you talking about? This is the entire reason we stayed behind, to write the record of the zone. Not about the experiments and the technology, but to tell the legends of the land.
I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her advice. I don't want to hear her goddamn voice.
This isn't like you. What's going on, Francis? Is there something I should know?
No.
All your work in LIM R&D, all the time you spent, your entire career, your entire life. You sacrificed it all for Ada, and how did they thank you? With a blank hole in your resume, where you can't tell anyone what you did. You couldn't even tell people where you wiped your ass for 10 years. So no, I'm not letting this...
Sorry about that, Tobias. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Vehicle health is fine. Beam condition. All you gotta do. Okay. It is dark out. Beam conditioning. The anchors. At the tide. What the bunnies? You got perfect chain for me to test my new toy. Work? No. Well, why didn't my new toy work? Have a minute. Audio's getting sticky. Damn it. How's that? That's been getting worse lately. Thank you, Celia. That. Are you gonna go away? Thank you. What is that noise? What does that mean? Oh, shit. Maybe this won't be a leisurely drive. Time to go. away from me. Stay away from me, bunny. I have no quarrel with you. God damn it. Why aren't you working? Hello, car. Going, gonna make it. She knew why my lights dimmed every time I turned. Off, bunny. Oh, I didn't have a bunny on me. Did the emitter work this time? No. Oh, God damn. I just flagpoled myself. Oh. That's gonna require some putty. Oh. Yay. To the mid-zone. What the hell is fuel evaporation? What does that mean? Why is my fuel evaporating? Wear and tear can make your car's storage insecure. Okay. We're in the mid zone. Start finding some materials. I don't think I have its bias marked here. It's nice thing to make everything dark. Can I get back up here? Whoa, what's happening to me? Oh shit, it's radioactive. radioactive already. Back to the car. Back to the car. I was right though. It is unstable energy. Precisely what I needed. Here, I guess. Nope. Don't want anything to do with the floating meatball. That it liquefied a man once. Playing this game, it reminds me that that one scene from the series of unfortunate events, the old movie, Jim Carrey. They're all talking about all the dangers of the house. And that it just pushed a man's lap. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, he almost got me. Nice try. What am I doing? Yes. Not terrible. And it's radioactive. Oh, whoa, Jesus. Excuse me, friendo. No. Rybar. Ow! That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. Seems resource-wise, the mid-zone doesn't change all that much. It just has more. It has the unstable energy, and it's spookier. Damn, this shit's haunted. Would love to come here and actually see something. Oh. The lights are starting to come back on. Excuse me, car. Not a truck. Give me your stuff. Complicated road. Kind of curious to find out what happens when I drive through that, but probably gonna find that out next time. Oh god, oh god! Ah! Ah, no! No! Not the meatball! It's coming for... It's after me! escaped the Meatball's influence. What does that mean? Oh, the... Oh, it's that pretty quick. Thankfully, I had... Oh, parking brake. Parking brake. Parking brake. Thankfully, I have come prepared for just such an emergency. Always bring an extra gas tank. I lost one of my lights. What the fuck? I didn't like that. Shit, storm. It's a busy game. I'd just be on a leisurely drive. Mid-zone is rough. Yeah, that's the repair station. Just wait out the storm here, I guess. A nice little refuge for me. Swamp is hell in here. Probably just run over here and grab this. Not that far. I don't know why I'm carrying this crowbar like there's no weapons. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. I got the football coach. Hello, car. That one should be 2 different too. Just turn the car around, I guess. you're watching, things are about to get a little uncomfortable.
Whether you're testing the latest automobile or aircraft, Study Supply crash test dummies. Our specialized test devices feature an extensive system of reposable guns for all vehicles. Right now, we have an explosive deal going on. Buy one of them now to get the other one half off. Folks, I would not wait on this dealer's table, practically walking out the door.
That was interesting. Was that referencing the tourist? Is the zone talking to me? Oh, man. That was smooth. Ordinarily, that's a disaster. Unstable.
Oh, you seen these readings, Francis? Gateway opens like blah, 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 and the car goes pow.
Sensors go. The Silisphere.
The Silisphere, oh, it's my favorite part. But
Those are all very scientific words. Tobias is a scientist. Great work. The thing I found earlier, the thing I tried to send to these guys.
Go on, give it a shot. Can't be worse than anything else that could happen out there, right?
But what does it do? What does the upgrade do? Tell me, woman. Liberator mark. Investigator module. Electronic. Goodies for me, friendly dumpster. Armored door. Give me the liberator. I need the liberator. I have some things to liberate. Panel and liberate. Or was a panel like liberate at the liberator? Back to the liberator. Armor. Here. This is the one part of this game that's a little iffy to me. There's massive amounts of downtime between trips. It is kind of fun, but I'm not sure it's particularly interesting to watch. Here. Bet. Electronics out of you. Anything else I can tear apart? Oh, that doesn't heal all the way? Make a thing now. Still need 3 electronics and 1 steel sheet. Making the steel sheet. Energy from lightning strike. Straight to your battery. Ooh! Yes, please. Need more electronics like that. Engines. I've studied turbo light engine as well. Build one. Any new axes? I don't think that was Bill you let through. I think that was 3 anomalies in a trench coat. Do those mean anything at all? Oh. I need a lot of thermosap crystal. I don't have a lot of thermosap crystal. Parts. Or do car accessories in exchange for a fish tank? Limb chip. Relatable flare. Flare gun. Rude flashlights. Stupid flares. Bio. Strange. Radioactive, corrosive, probably isn't even sentient. Probably. Finally make flashlights. Flare. what might happen if you re-engineer a regular flare with that strange neon-infused biomaterial? This is the result. Do you feel happy with yourself now? I don't know, man. Maybe. Feel alive. It's ready to go. Just finished painting everything purple. Why isn't this working? Ah, I see. Ability. Ability. Cool. Okay. I don't know what that means. Is that just the up arrow? Is that shift? Oh, it's shift. Okay. There, now I got some abilities. I can heal myself on the go. Here, looking good. Except for that tire. That tire worries me. It's fine. Fucking door! Drive! Pretty game. Got the flashlight. So it'll be relatively painless to get to. Battery zapping, not a fan of that one. Ah, there's honey on the side of my cup. Fingers are sticky. Oh, this is just one of the temporary interim places. More of that sap to make a better engine. If I find thermal sap. I wish I was as good at cars in real life. Not driving, I'm terrible. Both in game and out game. Just the ability to build and maintain cars like this. This is new. No, I can't put a flashlight. Goodies. pressurized cartridges. I definitely gotta make a flashlight though. Those flares are terrible. Making it kind of difficult to get through this tunnel. Yeah. Something that I need. An impact camera. You make an impact camera. God damn it. Car sounds like a bus. Kinda nice just driving through the zone without horrible things happening to you all the time. Not what it was like. Test the new throwing system I have here. It's scary, I gotta calibrate it a little bit, but it seems to be working. Oh, shit, they just dropped right into a storm here. Stop by and snag that. Okay. Am I in the mid zone already? Pneumatic tube. Almost as good as friendly dumpsters. Hot flames. Yes. I look like that one car from Cars. That given to. It does. You want to let me through? You want to let me pass? Thank you. I was gonna say that would be the perfect opportunity to test out my lightning rod. Remember, I don't have. Oh. Is this not moving? this might be permanent. Oil slick. Just a permanent storm in the middle of this. I'm not falling for that. Haha. Tunnel over there. I wonder if I'll be safe from the wind. Yes, actually. Nifty. Yeah, I don't think that storm is going anywhere anytime soon. Put up. There goes my pry bar. There goes our last female. Ice Age, anyone? Not a lot in here. Game Boy, though. Tetris. Pokemon. I mean, I might as well. Did you know I only learned like a couple of years ago that the little arrow next to your gas symbol on your car is the side of the car where you put the gas in? I never thought that had any bearing on any part of a car. Turns out it's extremely important. Y'all got a friendly dumpster? No. Deco vent. Oh, I can't wait to try that out. What? Oh. You friendly? Yep. I don't want to be abducted. Yes. need to be better about grabbing more area. Oh, that does. I don't know what you are. This berry brings. Whew, I'm hungry. There we are. The lore box.
Welcome back. This is Frequency File, Episode 2. In the last episode, I told you about the curious case of Dr. Ophelia Turner. When it comes to this enigmatic individual, one of three versions is true: myth, martyr, or monster. To be able to weigh her in turns as heretic, genius, or scapegoat, we must first set the stage. When I started down this path to discover who she was, what she did, and ultimately what happened to her, I didn't expect it to lead me to one of the strangest mysteries of the Pacific Northwest, the Olympic Exclusion Zone. But let me rewind a bit. In northwest Washington state, there are 3,600 square miles of vibrant wilderness called the Olympic Peninsula. Bounded by water on three sides, it was a wonderland for outdoorsy types, with snow-capped mountains and salmon-bearing rivers and pristine rainforests. Up until 1955, it was the residence of 100,000 people, including Ophelia Turner.
It was her birthplace, her hometown, and, it turns out, ground zero and sacrificial lamb for the promise of limb technology. In true fashion, the government never comes out and says that's what led to the creation of the Olympic Exclusion Zone. But the chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents, leading to the government's claim of eminent domain and subsequent seizure of the peninsula. The evacuation of 100,000 people and the attempt and abject failure at containing the rumors that spread like wildfire. Because it turns out, even with the government's resources at your disposal, keeping secrets is a tricky business. You can bet there was plenty of talk as a result. Lucky me, because I had plenty of questions.
Now that was interesting. Oppie was born here. Thanks. Needed, lightning in my face. Yeah. Now. Oh no, a bridge. I'll take a bridge. I'm starting to wonder if that is why that door. fastest way there. Extreme conditions. Okay. Alright. Snag that. Alright. That one. It's all swampy. No kidding about corrosive waterways. Holy shit. This place sucks. Reasonably safe location. Yep, yeah. Radioactive. No, stop. Leave me. No. Don't take me like this.
Here's what we know. Over 50 years ago, in November of 1946, Dr. Ophelia Turner was 27. She had recently returned home to the Olympic Peninsula to lick her wounds after a failed stint in academia. In a fit of obsession or redemption, or, quite frankly, both, she cobbled together a laboratory in her basement and produced the first limb wave on nothing but a killer hunch and plain ingenuity. Or so the story goes. It's never clearly stated anywhere what limb waves and limb technology really were. It's all vague claims and wild theories, dreams that border more on the mystical than the scientific. What we do know is that
LIM stood for unlimited frequency. Radio waves, once souped up and modulated just right, supposedly enabled the control of matter in a way that modern science both back then and now could only dream of. After Dr. Turner's discovery, she and a few friends, scientists and PhDs all, toyed with LIM in their garage labs for about 4 years. The local police and fire departments start making regular house calls, spurred on by increasingly disgruntled neighbors calling in about incidents that seem to grow larger and more disturbing as the years go on. After one too many reports, the federal government takes notice, and thus begins their severe interest in LIM technology. The next part happens quickly. In 1955, the United States government
seizes not only the physical area where Dr. Turner and her scientists live, but the entire concept of LIM technology. The area is at first evacuated under the pretense of safety, but quickly commandeered by the government. They establish a brand new department called ARDA, Advanced Residence Development Authority, which was to be headed by Dr. Turner herself. Over the next 15 years, the government expands the zone's borders. They clear out civilians as they go and erect massive 500-meter walls to keep out an increasingly curious public. The zone started in the northernmost tip of the peninsula, then expanded outward twice. Once in 1961, again in 1967, to the outer perimeter we see now.
Very interesting. So, Ophelia and those other two dum-dums are the ones responsible. And in your mouth. I'm a little annoyed there was no sap in that. Flare guns are cool. Tries cards. Get what I needed for. Done here. This is a dangerous part of the zone. I don't want it to clear. What's happening? No. Let me go. Let me go. They took my thing. The thing on my bumper. No. Stole it. Real quick. I feel a lot better, guys, I swear. At least they blew all those other guys away. Rochelle, do you have it for me? No. Hey! No! Give it back! I didn't know they could do that. Now let me try. I want to at least reach by his marker. Oh, that looks actually cool. There. I don't remember what the cooldown on that one is. If you want to try something real fun, type
Are you ready, driver? Okay, first off, I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You're sending them to the Visions?
Sure am. We're going to use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's going to be a surprise for your birthday. Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, driver. I've hooked up the basilizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
What are you using the vassalizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the Visions.
I'm just gonna have to off-road it.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesari. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting.
When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, the visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, ARDA wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
Well, that's not good. I don't want to disappear. But I mean, I get to have a sick car. Maybe it's all. Oh.
The Great Pile Up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Hey, is it just me, or did this mural look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
Nah, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this? This is where your theory comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away. Francis, you explain it. It's so good.
No, it's just... I'd rather not.
Hey, come on, we talked about this. You should be proud of your work. Toot your own horn.
Not this time.
Okay, well, Francis's theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth. Every phenomena that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these sub-physical after effects. How did you explain it? It was like identifying a whale's favorite color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo-jumbo.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again.
You know, I'm telling you, the helmsman never made it out of the zone. He died here.
Not this again. I still don't know why you're so convinced he existed in the first place.
Driver, back me up here. This is how the story goes. It was the winter of '72. A ship set sail down the Columbia River 100 miles east of here. The helmsman was overcome by bad weather, and while in a particularly foggy patch, the boat hit something, and the impact threw him from the deck. When he woke up, he was on a boat on this very lake, smack in the middle of the zone, with no idea how he got there. He had with him a ridiculous amount of cash and paid anyone and everyone to get him out of the zone. But no matter how he tried to leave, on foot, in a transport, he would always head into a fog and reemerge on another boat. At last count, the Great Pileup was 20 boats high and 30 boats wide.
A limb duplication glitch.
Nothing more.
You, of all people, blaming Lim Tech instead of a good old-fashioned mystery?
It doesn't add up. Arda's favorite pastime was carting people out of the zone. How could someone actually fail to escape? And a mysterious man with a backpack full of cash, in the one place he can't spend it. Seems awfully fishy to me.
Somebody had tripped it off. Belching barnacle. Jesus. Ahoy, Haru. Ahoy, Haru's raid. That was awesome. I got a new throwing system. And it worked. How's everyone doing today? We are playing Pacific Drive. If you're not unfamiliar with this, perfectly honest, I'm not really sure how to describe it. But I have a haunted car that's trying to kill me, and I've got to use it to explore the zone. The zone full of all of these other things that are trying to kill me. How's your stream, Haru? More Questmaster. What kind of Pokemon game are you planning? Fancy ROM hack? Nuzlocke Radical Fusion Ring Pokemon. Man, Pokemon's gotten so complicated these days. Back in my day, we just beat up a bunch of animals and threw balls at them. Murals are painted by somebody who had a relic, or a remnant car is, but their remnant formed a paint can there.
Ah, the Bigfoot mural. My personal favorite.
I want to apologize to all the raiders.
Did you see that,
I am
Francis?
a little under the weather today.
Oh boy, Francis, look.
Look here, it's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is. Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus. See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the Basilisers doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Working on it.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom
Like the one in the mural, do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best demonstrations of renewable limb tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself. And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. Then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started that didn't attract much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings, but they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms.
Then it couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the wall, set up camp, and they got to investigating. Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms, they cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms
And set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch.
There's Bigfoot's here?
So
Big
about
feet.
that last vision. I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I'm gonna
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while,
it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out. Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. That's all you need to know. Let's go.
the inverting doorway.
Ugh. I don't like this one.
Oh, bingo!
see that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the 3 locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Oppie, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Oppie?
Not my story to share.
So in order to get back to home base,
My theory,
following one of these
and that basilizer, they're illegitimate.
I need to pull out those reality
I
angles.
built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Ara found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait. You told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it. And then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard. The ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those imprints, write them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, well, we find they can prove your theory.
worth a try, isn't it?
Woo. Welcome home. Jeez.
Interesting thing about that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the auto database, and what turns up but access logs.
With entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961. In the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
This is the other part of the game. A little bit of downtime, basically. Spent upgrading and improving your car. And there's some stuff about my car that is bothering me. Like this door, for example, doesn't stay closed. Door is not open. Sometimes it does open. Ah! That's the issue. That's shifter. Shifts to park. Right door opens. Hey! So, what does that do? Mechanics. I'm gonna have a mechanics kit. Hey! So now this won't randomly open all the time? It's my best friend in the whole world. Friend the dumpster. Spits out random bullshit at me. Food, Air Buddy, my favorite. Liberate some of this stuff here. This is how you fix cars in real life. You just sort of squirt some goop. And then it's all fixed. Why is this some of my doors? Even works on tires. Ceiling kits. Beautiful. Oh, this is such a good flashlight. Where should I go next? you where pies go when they die. Faint. Yay, fix my flames. I've got all this unstable energy. More thermoset. This stuff's hard to find. Largest auto pack. More circuit boards. Out of my way. Electronics. Electronics bed. Electronics. Any of this crap does. Where's my sword shifter? It's not a sword shifter. That's a regular shifter. That's a boring shifter. Let me study the blade. Don't think I'm going to go the way over here today. Probably think that I'll break work soon. Anyway, since no one's tried it yet, I have some new commands you can do. That's so violent. I love it. And fire. All right. Hope everyone has an excellent day. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah.